I demanded a violin, and so that was pretty much the beginning of the disaster.
So wonderful to see you in Copenhagen again.
It has always been one of my favorite cities, and I used to come so often when I was younger.
How did your life as a musician start? Was there a defining moment?
I think the defining moment really were LPs being played in the home of my parents, because they gave each other the recording of Furtwängler and Menuhin doing Mendelssohn and Beethoven concerto as a wedding present. And that played, it felt like day and night, and also a lot of jazz. So from very early on, jazz became my intense source of inspiration. And at the age of 5, I think because of the violin recording I had heard, I demanded a violin, and so that was pretty much the beginning of the disaster.
Wonderful. And so you were fascinated by the sound of Menuhin's playing.
Totally fascinated by the sound of the violin.
Yeah.
Then, you know, my first lesson, putting the violin on my shoulder, it just felt like a déjà vu, like the puzzle finally was completed.
How old were you? 8?
I was 5 and a half.
5 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. The violin you play today is a wonderful violin.
Yes.
As far as I know, you have more than one, but the one I have heard you playing is Lord Dunn-Raven.
Yeah.
Can you describe the soul or this identity of this specific violin?
Yeah, that Strat is from 1710, so this is really from the golden period, the best period in Strat's life. Called the golden period because the varnish has this golden glow. I was maybe 20, 21, and I also, of course, consulted with my wonderful, sadly he passed away, Etienne Vatelot, the great luthier, the great instrument restorer and expert in Paris, who had known the great violin generation of Heifetz, Nathan Milstein, David Eustach, and Ginette Neveu, and so on and so forth. And that's a funny story, we met, me with the instrument and him just with his pair of genius ears at the airport of Nice. Then we went into a room, I played the fiddle for him, he looked at it and he said, wonderful, you can buy it. Yeah, you can buy it, yeah, sure.
Yes, thank you.
But the Lord Dunn-Raven has the power, the kind of lioness G string you need to pierce through an orchestra tutti. So it seemed as if the Lord Dunn-Raven is my companion for life.
Do you feel that with the violin, that you inspire the violin, or the violin inspires you?
First, the violin inspires me, but then I'm getting things out of her she might not even have known she wants to do. So.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for taking your time. Pleasure. We are deeply looking forward to the concerts.
Thank you.
It'll be fantastic. Yeah, it will.
Feel it.
Thank you, Anne-Sophie. Wonderful. Thank you.